Kennedy came back and he wanted to put together kind of this cabaret, this speakeasy cabaret, and instead of talking about the arts, which we'll do a little bit of because we're going to do some interviews afterwards, but at the outset he really wanted people just to enjoy, you know, the magic of the performing arts. So he's put together a spectacular program for this evening. So I'm really excited because it's very different. We haven't done this before. And we're not doing a live stream live because of some copyright issues. So we're going to be recording this and then presenting it after the fact. So as I always do, I'm going to read a little bit of Kennedy's bio, and then Kennedy is going to be kind of your master of ceremonies, shall we say, for each and every one of the acts in transition. And he'll give you a little bit of background on each and every one of the performers. So Kennedy Pugh is a producer and performing artist. Kennedy has starred in the international tour of Hair and many regional theater productions. Some of his regional productions include Aida, The Full Monty, Intimate Apparel, Sideman, Little Shop of Horrors, Putnam County Spelling Bee, and many more. Kennedy has worked at the Denver Center for the Performing Arts, Arvada Center for the Performing Arts, Waterfront Playhouse, and Theater Works. He received an Ovation Award nomination for his role with Theater Works for his work in the production of Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
No, that's actually really good.
Kennedy is the executive director for Colorado Arts and Artists and the producer of the award-winning documentary film Kilroy and the Boy Soldier. He presently is the artist in residence at the Arts Academy at Pueblo County High in Pueblo, Colorado. I was really fortunate when I first moved to Pueblo and lived in the Tut building. Kennedy was putting together the film, the documentary about his father, one of the youngest soldiers at the age of 15 who went into World War II. It's an amazing documentary, so if you haven't seen it, I'll let Kennedy share more. But we held a fundraiser and an awareness campaign at the gallery, and I'll never forget it because there was like a blizzard the night before, and there were literally like 3 feet of snow. It never happens in Pueblo. It happened that day, but everyone came. It was amazing. We had like 100-some people in the gallery, and it was very, very special. So I'm going to actually introduce our live artists. So we've got a lot of interesting things happening tonight. Kennedy will give you the overview of performing artists, but I want to give you a little bit of background about Vincent Benavidez, who's right here. So Vincent is a Colorado-based artist who works in a variety of mediums. He attained his BFA in painting from Metropolitan State University, Denver in 2017. Since then, he has shown internationally and throughout the United States, from San Diego to New York and from Portland, Oregon to Key West, Florida. So Vincent's gonna be here on the floor, so watch as the evening progresses. And with that, I'm going to pass the mic over to Kennedy. Some announcements that I'm going to give to everyone. We've got some great events coming up.
I might start this song wrong. Because I didn't count. Join us, leave your fields to flower. Join us, leave your cheese to sour. Join us, come and waste an hour or two. Doodly-doo, journey to a spot exciting, mystic and exotic. Journey through our anecdotic review. We got magic to do just for you. We got miracle plays to play. We got parts to perform, hearts to warm, kings and things to take by storm as we go along our way. Hey, are y'all ready for this? All right. We are just gonna have a good time. We're gonna like just take it easy. We're gonna relax. Everybody relax. I was telling so many people this morning, for some reason this morning I got up and I had a big cup of coffee and then I had one of those energy drinks. And I have been bouncing off the wall all day long. So I'm telling you now, I don't know what's gonna happen. All right, because it still has not worn off. So yeah, we got some great people. Hey Vince, how you doing, man? How things going down there? So when I invited Vince to come here and do this, he was like, "Are you serious?" Like, he might have said some other stuff, but we won't talk too much about that. But Vince, just tell us a little bit about your work.
It's hard to describe. It's been called my.
Okay, we'll just see. I'm messing with you. No, we're going to talk to you more later, okay? I got you. All right. So we'll just wait and see. And we thank you for being here. And he's an amazing artist. And I encourage you to, he'll tell you about his website or wherever you can see some of his artwork. So, anyway, we have a great guy. And I didn't bring my notes with me, did I? Oh, no, here they are. Here they are. A great guy, great friend of mine that I met a couple years ago, and he just came in, and it's like one of those things when you just connect with people, and there's something that happens in the arts where, people in the arts are just, they have this ability for community and this ability to build. To want to create things together. And so it's always exciting to talk about or talk to other people in the arts. Well, Jack has been performing magic since the age of 6. He's a member of the Society of American Magicians, in the International Brotherhood of Magicians, and a lifetime member of the International Magicians Society. Jack has traveled extensively, performing magic professionally over 40 years. Now, he doesn't even look that old, but he is now semi-retired and performs part-time. Jack, come on up.
I just gotta stop my music.
All right, here we go. Y'all ready?
I gotta just get my music going. Yeah, thank you. Well, good evening. Can you hear me okay? Is that on? Okay, awesome. So, like Kennedy said, I have started magic at the ripe old age of 6. And my dad took me to a magic shop when I first began. And I'd actually like to show you the very first magic trick that I ever learned. So it uses this small little silk handkerchief. And the man behind the counter taught me the trick. And he said, if you take this silk handkerchief and you put it in your hand like this, put it right in there. He said, now, as long as you keep that hand closed, the audience will know that the silk is there. He said, but never open your hand because, of course, it'll disappear. So let me just do that one more time for you. So we start with the silk. Goes in here like this.
That was good.
And again, you have to keep that hand closed. Okay? If you open your hand, it'll ruin everything. Okay. All right. So, how would you all like to have a chance tonight to win $100? All right. That's actually my life savings in magic, so hopefully you won't win. But, so would you like to see something? Yeah. Okay. There you go. Something. Okay. So, I have something in the envelope. Now, will tell you I have a few envelopes. One of these envelopes contains $100. The rest of the envelopes contain a Magic Jack $0 bill, valued today at $0. So I'm going to use a little bit of mental misdirection, a little mental prestidigitation, and try to confuse your mind slightly. Okay? So I do have an envelope that says something. Now there could be something in there, or there could be nothing in there. But I also have an envelope that says nothing. Now the nothing could have nothing, but it also could have something, but of course we already have a something, so I think the prestidigitation has already begun. This one says yours. If you select yours, it will be yours. But if you don't select it, then it will be mine. But of course we have mine too. So if you select mine, it will become yours. But I won't switch on you. I won't give you yours. I will actually give you mine. It's your free choice. And finally, we have the money envelope, the one that has maybe the $100, maybe not. So we will begin. Let's see. Seeing as my former employer is here, I used to work for the PSAS there, I'm going to give you a free choice of which envelope you would like to try to win the $100 in. Something, nothing, yours, mine, or the money.
I'll take mine.
You'll take mine. Mine or yours?
Mine.
Mine. So, okay. There you go. Mine. Would you open the envelope and show everybody what is inside? Oh, sorry, it's the Magic Jack $0. Okay, thank you very much. All right. Let's put that one right there. Okay, well, that narrows it down for the next lucky person. Sir, would you like something, nothing? You can't have mine because he has yours. And, or the money. You'll take nothing. Okay. So would you come on up and take the nothing envelope? And you can open that envelope and see what's in yours. Free choice. Oh, another Magic Jack $0 bill. You do have something, but it's worth nothing. Okay. The lady in the front. We have something. We have yours and the money. Which one would you like to take? Mine or yours? Okay, yours. Yeah, we do have yours. Okay. Oh, a $0 bill, sorry. That gets us down to only 2. That's a 50-50 chance. Man right here, would you like the money or would you like something? You like, okay, you could take the money. Go ahead and open that right up. Oh, the $0 bill. That leaves something. You should have known that there was something in there, and in fact, inside is $100. Yay, my life savings. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. So, I often come to restaurants, and I used to do a routine. It was a mentalist routine where I would use my mind to try to move objects and bend objects. And I used to do this routine where I would take a metal spoon and I would bend it with my mind. But restaurant owners got really mad at me because I kept ruining their silverware. So I came up with a slightly better idea. I'm not the greatest of artists, but I'm going to get this on here. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and draw you a spoon. I'm going to try anyway. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Not too bad, no? Okay. So I'm going to come down there a little bit closer. And I want to make sure that you realize that I don't switch anything on you. Okay, so I'm going to put a line right here. Ma'am, could you take that pen? And under my beautiful artwork of my spoon, would you just sign your name nice and big on there, on that piece of paper there? Awesome, thank you. Everybody can see that? Okay, so that way there's absolutely no doubt about switching papers. Okay. My spoon, okay. Let's see how we do this. Okay. Now, using my mind only, I'm going to attempt to bend. The spoon gets there, right there it is. Right there. And that is your recipe. All right. So one of my favorite things about being a magician, of course, is cards. Always love to do card magic. Let's try this for a second. So if you've ever had, I get really excited about a new deck of cards, and the reason is I'm a little bit OCD, but I just love when you open up a new deck and all the cards are in order. Ace, 2, it's beautiful. 3, 4. I mean, it's just so wonderful to see them all in order. I'm just going to take the first 10 in order. So we have ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to place them right here in the glass. Okay? Cover that up so that you don't see any funny business going on. All right. I'm going to come down here for a minute. All right. And we're going to use, next we'll use the hearts. Okay. Again, 10 of them. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I really hate to do this, but man, would you shuffle those for me? My OCD drives me crazy when they're out of order, but we're going to do it anyway. Just go ahead and mix them all up. Now, with 10 cards being totally mixed, just so you're aware, there is 3,600,000 combinations that those cards could be in at this point in time. Okay? Could you go ahead and continue to mix them? Okay. Would you say that those are thoroughly mixed? Thoroughly mixed. Okay, very good. Sir, do you see that one card that he stopped at right there? That 4 of hearts? Okay, the 4 of hearts is the bottom card, okay? I'm going to take that card and I'm going to actually turn it around and just kind of stick it somewhere in there, okay? So the 4 of hearts is the only card that is actually backwards inside of the deck. All right. Okay. We're going to place these right in here. This happens to be the ace showing first. Okay. Now, the other cards, No funny business, right? They've been covered the entire time, okay? What's amazing about these is that the, oops, sorry about that, hold on. Where'd that 4 go? Okay. Oh. That's really strange how that happened. It was magic. They just disappeared on me here. Sorry about this. Well, I guess this one is not going to do it today. What do you know about that? Well, that happens sometimes, sorry. Oh, all right. But I will show you a magician's secret. The secret is how to make a deck of cards disappear. This is a big deck so everybody can see it. Okay. I'm going to, if I do it really fast, no one would ever see what happens. So I'm going to do it in very slow motion, how to make this deck disappear and become completely invisible. Okay. So on the count of 3, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Okay. So I now have a completely invisible deck. Sir, are you familiar with cards? A little bit. Could you catch my deck for me? Got it. All right. Perfect. I would like you to select a card, any card at random. Yeah, sorry, you have to open the box first. All right, perfect. Okay, you have a card in mind. Don't say it out loud. You have a card in mind? Yeah. Okay, I would like you to take that card and turn it backwards. Everybody, show it to everybody. Turn it backwards. Okay. So we have 2 crazy people in the house. Yes. Okay. So would you please put that back in the box backwards, please? There you go. And you can put the cards back in the box. Very good. And you can throw me the box. All right, and the cards have magically reappeared. All right. So, sir, yeah, you had a free selection. I didn't influence you in any way. I didn't whisper, right? Would you tell everyone for the first time which card you selected? Well, of course, it's the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts. That's one of the most common ones, but that's okay. We'll go with that. Okay. So, if this were the same deck that I threw to you, there should be one card that's backwards in the deck. Okay. And there is one card backwards in the deck. Thank you very much. So, but actually, wouldn't it be even more amazing, I mean, almost impossible, that this one card that's backwards was the Queen of Hearts? That would be amazing. All right. Well, again, I want to thank you very much for coming. That's my time.
Let's give it up for Jack Anthony. Fabulous, Jack. Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun? Everyone's kind of holding onto their wallets a little tighter right now. You know? It's like, okay, we'll talk to him, but we won't let him get too close. You know, Jack, come here. So what first got you interested in doing magic?
Well, I saw a magic show when I was about 3 years old. And after that, I started actually creating my own tricks, taking like a little piece of paper and saying, okay, close your eyes. And then when you close your eyes, throw it away. So about 3 years old, I started performing, and my family noticed that I was really interested in it.
Can you pull a quarter out of my ear right now?
I'm broke.
Oh. How about
I don't get paid for this gig.
How about $100 bill?
You had your chance.
All right. Well, Jack, we thank you so much, and thank you for being in the Pueblo community. We love Jack. He's wonderful, and thank you for sharing your gifts with us. You know, it's just awesome, and it's nice to see. In fact, Jack isn't somebody coming to Memorial Hall? Memorial Hall is one of the venues, if you haven't experienced some of the shows there, they have the Broadway Theater League and other shows that always come in.
Yeah, Lance Burton will be coming.
Yeah.
Soon, yeah.
Yeah.
And I had the opportunity to work with Lance. He's a friend of mine. He's in Vegas, if you don't know. He had 30 years in Vegas at the Monte Carlo, and I got an opportunity to do a workshop with him, and he's a great guy.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's thank Jack again. We're gonna get moved right along a little bit. You know, at first when Gregory asked me to do this, I was like, oh my God. I'm like, talk to these people about the performing arts. And I'm like, I don't want to listen to myself talk for 45 minutes. And I should not expect other people to have to subject them to that as well. So I thought, you know what? How about this? How about we tell the story of the performing arts in Pueblo by just talking to each other, you know? So that's what's kind of gonna happen tonight. I want to bring up a good friend of mine, Kennedy Oldham. Kennedy, you can stay down here with me while Jack gets things settled up there. So Kennedy is part of a group that it's called Music for the Cause. And we have been really blessed just to have her because she's such a great performer. You know, there are so many other performers that are in this community that this is just like a little snippet of the talent that's here in Pueblo. And it really is exciting. And the more and more that you support the artists, the more and more that we can make this community thrive and grow. And the arts bring empathy and understanding, and that's just so important for where we are right now. So, Kennedy, tell me a little bit about your work. Well, actually, and Kennedy, in her bio, she's a massage therapist. So, yeah. So, anybody, you know, if you ever... That's one you want to put your hands on you. Yeah. In a good way, yeah. So tell us a little bit about your experience in the arts community here in Pueblo.
Well, I tell you what, this is just fun. I mean, and that's the whole thing, is if you're not having fun, then why the heck are you doing anything? So I started with John Brown's Body, and my sister Danya was in it with me, and I hadn't done a show or sung in forever, and that just reeled me back in with the Impossible Players, and I got to be a thief, I got to drop my dress on stage, and then I went over to SETC, and I got to sing some more, and then Kennedy said, hey, you want to do music for the cause? And I went, yeah. And it's just been so much fun because we are such a fun group, and it's been so nice to get back together because I love y'all. And so yeah, that's it.
Great. We're going to keep it going, and so Kennedy is going to give us a little bit of share with us a little bit of her talent. And so I'm going to step to the back, and we'll get your music queued up for you.
I'll just be right here. All right, I'm ready. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. I get a feeling that I never had before. No. I just gotta tell you right now. I really do believe that something got a hold on me, yeah. Oh, it must be love. Oh, now, child. Let me tell you now, I got a feeling, I feel so strange. Everything about me seems to have changed. Step by step, I got a brand new walk. I even sound sweeter when I talk. I said, oh, oh, oh. I said, baby, oh, must be love. Let me tell you now, something's got a hold on me, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, something's got a hold on me right now, child. Let me tell you now, I never felt like this before. Something's got a hold on me and won't let go. Believe I'd die if I only could. I sure feel strange, but it sure feels good. I said, oh, 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 oh. I said, baby, oh, must be love. Let me tell you now, my heart feels heavy. My feet feel light. I shake all over, but I feel alright. I never felt like this before. Something's got a hold on me and won't let go. I never thought this could happen to me. Got me happy without my misery. I never knew it would be this way. Love sure gone and put a on me. I said, oh, 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 oh. I said, baby, oh, must be love. Yeah, it walks like a love. You know, it talks like a love. Makes me feel alright in the middle of the night. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Yeah yeah yeah. Oh, hey hey hey.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. You want to get ready for this? Give them a little bit of a, yeah, you know, like, have you, like, when did you first get interested? Yeah. I got a little nervous there. I was like, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, okay, all right. It's so funny because in theater, you know, we study the human condition, you know, and so it's always very, okay. So this is what happens backstage a lot of times. And then sometimes you'll have a dresser, and that dresser will help you, like, because they'll start falling over. Yeah. Too bad it's a good thing it's not what we call a quick change. All right, good. So, all right. So, you sure? All right. Here you go. You ready?
I'm ready. You know, out on the farm there, we all get, we all get a little lonely, and we like to just, let me turn my dress around. And we like to go into town there, and and go see the folks in town there. And so we go down to the mercantile there and see how everybody's doing and say hey and that kind of thing there, you know. And so one time I was down at the mercantile and I sees Oli. And I sees Oli and we're talking and he tells me, he says, Oli, he says, well, you know, he says, I bought these beautiful plow horses. Oh, and they are gorgeous. Oh, they are just the beautiful plow horses you have ever seen in your life. And I said, oh, well, that's nice there, Oli. He says, yeah, there's only one problem. He says, you can't tell them apart. And I said, well, then, Oli, what you need to do there is you just need to cut one of the horse's tails shorter than the other one is, and then you'll be able to tell them apart. And he said, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. So he went home, and that is what he did. You know, he just went home and cut that horse's tail. And so a couple weeks later, I sees Ole, and I said, so, then Ole, how to work out there with them horses? And he said, well, you know, it wasn't too bad until the other horse got himself caught in some brambles, and then now his tail is as short as the first one's is. And I said, oh, well, then, Ole, what you just need to do there is you just need to notch one of the horse's ears, and then you'll be able to tell them apart. And he said, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. So he went home, and that's what he did there. In a couple weeks, I see Olsey again over there at the Mercantile, and I said, so, Dan Ole, how'd it work out there with them horses? And he said, well, you know, it wasn't too bad up until the other horse got himself caught in some barbed wire, and now his ear is notched as like the first one's is. And I said, oh, well, then, Ole, what you just need to do is you just need to hitch them up, and then one horse is bound to be taller than the other one is. And he said, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. So he went home, and that is what he did. And a couple weeks later, I sees Ole, and I said, so then, Ole, how'd it work out there with them horses? And he said, well, you know, that was a great idea there. That was just a good one. He said, that white horse is just a little taller than the black one is.
Woo! Command Oldham, everyone. Wonderful. That's awesome. I'm not gonna try to talk in between so much because I really want to kind of move things along. Todd Pourciaux, get up here. Todd is this great guy that I met, and I can't even remember exactly how it was, but Todd is a songwriter, and he's going to do a couple songs that he wrote, and I think that you'll be very impressed. That's another facet of the arts in our community, and we are really blessed to have you in our community. Thank you so much, Todd.
I'm excited to be here. These are a couple of songs. Go ahead. These are a couple of songs from my upcoming album I'm doing. Take a long look in his eye. He ain't no ordinary man with an ordinary life. He's a cowboy, he knows no fear. Like his daddy was and his grandpa too. It's been passed down through the years. And there's a different kind of heart that beats inside. And you don't know why it is, you just got to ride. Cowboy up, it's the words he knows so well. 'Cause when you get thrown down, you gotta get back up. Cowboy up, even when you don't know why. Cowboy up, it's time to ride. Second go round, he's in the lead. There's a burning in his heart, like a beast he's got to feed. He's been kicked around time and time again, but he'll keep getting up though he gets knocked down till the bitter end. So forget about your bruises and your pain, and just hang on tight, 'cause you're tied to a hurricane. cowboy up. It's the words he knows so well. 'Cause when you get thrown down, you gotta get back up. Cowboy up. Even when you don't know why. Cowboy up. It's time to ride. So cowboy up. It's them words he knows so well. Oh, 'cause when you get thrown down, you gotta get back up. Cowboy up. Even when you don't know why. Cowboy up. It's time to ride. Slide and ride, cowboy. Thank you so much. That's called Cowboy Up, of course. Here's another rodeo song for you. This is called Life on a Rodeo Scene. Life in the rodeo ain't as glamorous as it seems. Chasing down a silver buckle and a handful of broken dreams. Reaching in my pocket, ain't got a dime. And if I want money, well, I gotta beat the time. They tell me that I'm crazy. They say that I'm insane. I think I know exactly what they mean. Yeah, my supper's made of dust, but that's life on the rodeo scene. Tonight I'll be in Tulsa. I'm gonna try it one more time. Drew a bull, ain't never been roaded. I'm next in line. I ain't got a family, no, that just ain't me. Don't you talk about settling down, 'cause I gotta be free. People say I'm on a red, folks think I'm mean, but somehow I just disagree. Yeah, I drive all day and ride all night, and that's life on the rodeo scene. Got my picture in the paper in the rodeo time. Going up to nationals for the very first time. Broke my collarbone last week on old Mississippi Steam. Broke both my arms last year way down in Abilene. Someday it might kill me, but that don't bother me. 'Cause I'll just keep chasing that same dream till I find what I've been looking for in this life on the rodeo scene. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Todd, thank you so much. So, Todd, where can we find your music?
You can, I've got a song, a single, actually 3 singles right now that are available to stream on YouTube or Spotify. You can download it.
And is it under your name? And
Todd Pourciaux, see me after the show and I'll help you spell that last French name. Or you could just look at your program, it's spelled right.
they don't have our program. Anyways, yeah. Well, Todd, thank you so much. We really appreciate you being here, and what a great talent. Thank you for being part of this community and bringing your music and your talents to our community. That's Eldaa's husband, because Eldaa is our next person that we're going to have come up here. And he got up, and as he walked past me, he said, "I'm not Eldaa." I'm like, I didn't think so. So Eldaa is just such a beautiful soul, and you all are going to be in for a treat. Eldaa, she has just an interesting background. Her family has music all throughout it. When did you start singing?
I don't remember when. I think I was 2, 3. I just started singing, imitating people in my family. My grandfather and my grandmother were both professors at the Conservatory of Havana in Cuba, and a lot of times that they would come to my house and practice and rehearse with the band, and so I would pretend that I could do everything. So until they kicked me out, obviously. But after a while, though, they realized that I wanted to be a part of it, so they started teaching me piano and voice and everything in between, theory and the whole nine. It was kind of tedious at then, but I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
Yeah, and you teach voice now.
Yes, I do. It's a privilege to be able to teach. I enjoy my students, and I enjoy being able to help them find that same joy that I have in music, and to share and to help and see other people enjoy it and be healed mentally and spiritually with it.
That's right. Healed mentally and physically. Y'all hear that? Especially the mental part. So, it's in there for you? I wonder if it fits. And we are going to just fit. There we go. And I will leave you alone so you can entertain these people.
So one of the things I like to do is to sing several styles. I was trained classically, but when you're growing up, even though your parents want you to do one thing, as kids, you always kind of venture. And so I said, one day I'm going to be able to sing whatever I want to sing. So the first one I'm going to do is a classical piece. You might recognize it. It's called O Mio Babino. And the second one will be a Negro spiritual that I sang. I don't know how long. I've been singing this song for about 30 years or more. It's one that's very dear to my heart. It kind of tells about where my life is spiritually and how I like to share who I believe in and what I stand for. So I hope you enjoy them. Since I'm doing that a cappella, though, I got to give myself a little note here. So I did record it, and so I will just listen to it real quick so I can be sure I'm on the right note. All right. Oh, mio bambino caro, mi piacevi The second song I will be singing is called Hold On to the Gospel Plow.
Got my hands on the gospel plow. Wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. Keep your hands on that plow, over God. Hold on, hold on, hold on to the plow, hold on. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, every prophet is dead and gone. Keep your hands on the plow, over God. Hold on, hold on, hold on to the plow, hold on. Sister Mary was bound in chains, every link had Jesus' name. Keep your hands on the plow, over God. Hold on, hold on, hold on to the plow, hold on. I've never been to heaven, but I've been told the streets up there are made of gold. Keep your hands on that plow, over God. Hold on, hold on, hold on to the plow, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Keep your hands on the plow and hold on. Thank you.
Eldaa, thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being in this community. We appreciate you. We're gonna keep on moving right along. I want to invite Javier Quillones up. And he's one of those people that just inspire me, because every time you turn around, it seems like he is just doing something else for the community. And I just would love for you just to kind of tell us a little bit about the work that you've done in this community. I asked Javier to come here and to bring some poetry. And we're gonna have a little poetry slam type thing, or, you know.
Oh, thank you, thank you. So ultimately, I'd like to be the man behind the scenes. You know, I started doing poetry probably when I was about 13 years old. I grew up in the streets of Chicago at a place where we didn't really have a voice. And so through poetry and street poetry, I was able to tell my story and let up a lot of emotions and struggles and stuff that I had gone through, and you know, through hip hop and such. So That's where my poetry started. Some of the other stuff I do, I'm a community organizer. I'm hosting my 3rd annual multicultural festival, October 9th at Mineral Palace Park. That is a free event to the public. I have posters and stuff if anybody wants more information on it. I host poetry slams around town. I host art shows. I help a little with the rock painting and just ways to get the community involved in bringing people together, really exhibiting people's talents in the performing arts, anything from dancing to musicians, just any way to get people to come out and share their talents and celebrate life together. So I like doing stuff, being the behind the scenes, but I also like doing poetry. I'm also a photographer. I have some of my photography pieces that I will be sharing. Thanks to Eldaa for telling me to bring my stuff, so I'll let you see some of that stuff. I wrote a poem. It's pretty short. I'll just share it and see what you think. It's about the performing arts, and it goes like this. Performing arts, what can I say? Expression through words and body display. A language of creativity and talents, often telling a story of yesterday. We practice for days and days, throughout the years, facing our fears, supported by our peers. Putting in our blood, sweat, and tears. Reflections, mirrors, attention, here. Dancers and actors, poets and musicians, creating movement to connect. The audience plays a role too, finger snapping, clapping, laughing with the set. Reenactment, exhilarating at the edge of your seat, feeling complete. Captivating, choreographed cooperation, moving mouths move with moving feet. It's not just what you share, but who you meet in the world of performing arts. The world's a stage and everybody's got to play their part. Give a piece of your heart. I choose to start with my heart on my sleeve. Believe that this is what the world needs. I take lead to orchestrate poetry slams, festivals, live music, and yes, I succeed. Knowledge is power, so I read. Experience is the best teacher, so I live. And share all that I can, because we are all in this together, so let's give.
Man, I love you. Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Definitely check out some of his photography. His photography is amazing. So if you get a chance, definitely do that. Thank you so much. I'm going to call up Abigail Nadine right now. Abigail is someone who I recently just met. We did a gig the other day up in Beulah at the Good Pasture Barn with Sharon Wade. And I wanted to invite Sharon to this because Sharon is an amazing, amazing woman and singer. She lives in Pueblo County, and she was a backup singer for Aretha Franklin and Diana Ross. And help with, she's just amazing. So we did a thing the other day with, and Abigail, one of the things that my sister came back, she was just like, wow, she has a really beautiful voice. And it's such a pleasure to meet you, and we're thankful for you to share this gift with us.
I'm going to steal the stage, if that's okay. This counts as a stage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as it counts. So this will be actually my first bilingual performance ever. Growing up, I was born in Raton de Mexico, so growing up there, a little light skin, y'all can tell.
Yeah.
So a lot of my nerves came from, well, I'm not Mexican enough, I'm not Hispanic enough, and I have broken that recently, so I'm really excited to present this to you guys.
vida, realidad, desesperada, locura. Te dije que ella estaba bien, pero estaba mintiendo. Bailando con el diablo, fuera de control. Casi llegó al cielo, estaba cerca de lo que sabe. Jugando con enemigo, apostando con mi alma. Es tan duro decir que no cuando bailo con el diablo. It's just a little white line, I'll be fine. But soon that little white line is a little glass pipe. Tin for remedy always got the best of me. I keep praying I don't reach the end of my life. Retrocedido, realidad, desesperada, locura. Te dije que ella estaba bien, pero estaba mintiendo. Bailando con el diablo, fuera de control. Casi llegó al cielo, estaba cerca de lo que sabes. Jugando con enemigo, apostando con mi alma. Es tan duro decir que no. When you're dancing with the devil, thought I knew my limit. Yeah, I thought that I could quit it. Yeah, I thought that I could walk away easily. But here I am falling down on my knees, praying for better days to come and wash this pain away. Would you please forgive me? Oh, I'm sorry. Dancing with the devil, out of control. Almost made it to heaven. It was closer than you know. Playing with the enemy, gambling with my soul. It's so hard to say no. Cuando bailo con el diablo.
Thank you so much. Beautiful. Abigail Nadine, everyone. Wonderful. So we're wrapping, getting to that time, but not quite. We still have a couple more performers. I'm going to invite my friend Marlo Angel. Yes. Marlo Angel is a friend of mine. I mean, we've known each other for years and years and years, and we did a lot of 19. And Marlo, we've performed in things before, and we just, constantly. And I know that Marlo, you work with the Impossible Playhouse. So let's talk a little bit about some of the groups that are around town. Because it's really important that we mention them tonight, and we don't even know. I was like, I could just. So if somebody knows of something else, just yell it out. Let's hear it. And I'm looking out here also, and I'm seeing so many performer friends and just wonderful talent like Yosef over there, and like like Heather right here, that works with the imps as well, and Becca Clark, who also teaches music at South High School, a wonderful performer and talented person. And there's others. I mean, they're all over the place. And you. So anyway, so what have some of your experiences been?
What have they been like?
Never mind. We'll just let her. Anyway, we're gonna move right on. We're gonna move right on. She made me nervous. This is like it should be like Las Vegas, right? Let's.
Thank you. All right. Tonight, I'm in one of my most favorite places. A room full of many talented performers and those who love to see what we do. But we are living in strange times indeed. Many of us have not been able to do this thing we love for a year and a half or more. Well, I say, fake that. Sorry. Sort of. Tonight, we celebrate being together and honoring what our souls tell us we must do. Raise your glasses in this fine pub tonight and sing with me. Yes. And if you don't feel the desire to sing, you can table drum, you can clap, or you can play the boot. I'll be doing an Irish folk tune for you called The Rattling Bog. And you may not know the chorus when we get started, but I assure you, you'll know it enough by the time we're done. Or you'll be able to fake it, like I will. And it goes like this. Oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Simple enough, right? Y'all can do that. Now, I'll be doing the verses. Hold off on that. You're going to have plenty of chances to play the tables. All right. So, you'll be helping me out with the chorus. I'll take the verses. You'll see. All right. But that's what you're going to sing. Okay? And you'll get it. It's fine. All right. Oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Now in that bog, there is a hole, a rare hole, a rattling hole. And the hole in the bog, in the bog, in the, in the bog down in the valley, oh. It's going to be a long night, folks. And the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Now in that hole, there is a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree. And the tree and the hole and the hole and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that tree, there is a limb, a rare limb, a rattling limb. And the limb on the tree and the tree and the hole and the hole and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, the rattling bog, the bog down. The bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that limb, there is a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch. And the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Now on that branch, there is a twig, a rare twig, a rattling twig. and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley, oh, oh, no, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh. Now on that twig, there is a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest. And the nest on the twig, and the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb on the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley, oh, oh, no, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh, oh, no, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now in that nest, there is a wee egg, a rare egg, a rattling egg. And the egg and the nest and the nest and the twig and the twig and the branch and the branch and the limb on the tree and the tree and the hole and the hole and the bog down in the valley. Oh, oh.